Our next caller is Lou in Manchester. Hello, Lou.
Hello, Ken. Good evening.
Nice to hear from you.
You know, having been through a war in Malaya in the 50s, I can just tell you that all war does, it just dehumanises you. You're not educated to cope with the indigenous population. We used to call them all sorts of names because I was like 18 years of age. And it just conditions you to do the most appalling things with the indigenous population that you wouldn't ever dream of. And as I've got older and I've read more of the history, we should have never been in Malaya, no more than we should be in Afghanistan or should have been in Iraq.
Tell me, do you yourself see British soldiers committing war crimes, killing innocent
Yes,
civilians?
actually, years ago, yeah. Hands chopped off, heads chopped off, the lot. And nobody taking anybody's pulse, they just chop them off for identification purposes.
Lou, I think it does really bring home that this isn't just an isolated example. The Western powers have been fighting these wars against local people for over a century. Thank you for your call. We're joined by Mohammed from London, who wants to talk about the killing of these civilians. Mohammed, welcome.
Hello, Livingston. How are you?
Fine.
I would say great to whole entire London. Number one, I would like to make a comment on three things. I congratulate you what you've done, people in UK, especially London. And the past.
Thank you very much. What was your view looking at these clips of?
Okay, that clip, to look at it, rest of the world is watching it and is witness, and it doesn't even know evidence. What happened is not American. It's a whole ruling in America. We should have to separate people in America. They're not happy with it. They're one of us. They have the same view of us, and they are our side, and they have the same support as we have, as we are disappointed as they disappointed. But shame to the Obama. Obama is the man resident living in a White House. Nothing else is going. It's a few people ruling this world, doing and behind this, and they are the one controlling as a remote control. He has got nothing to say, and he can do anything. This is my view.
Did you have expectations when President Obama was elected?
Exactly. Every human being, no matter what color, what race, people was shoulder to shoulder, and they expected better day when we live today. And things getting bad and worse. Because the view he giving and the money he representing the people, the way he talking, what he was asking, the way he representing, they think it's a people present.
Thank you for your call.
People who expecting people like me and you, anybody else, no matter what race, what religion, what background you come from, everyone expecting is a people present. Young man have a view, experience, have a vision and option, but he take a wrong time.
Mohammed, thank you very much. Can I just simply say, in order to provide balance, if there's anybody watching who believes that that is justified action or that's just inevitable in wartime and we shouldn't be too shocked by it, I mean, we would like to hear from you as well, but I suspect it will be very difficult to produce real balance about this, because I think most people will be horrifically shocked by what they've just seen. John is calling from Nigeria. Hello, John.
Horrifically shocked by what they've just seen. John is calling from Nigeria. Hello, John.
Hello, Ken. Good evening.
Could you turn the TV down, John? Yeah, we can hear you. Make sure the TV is turned down.
Yeah, I'm going to turn it down.
Good.
Good evening.
Good evening. What's the point you'd like to make?
Yes, John, I'm calling from Nigeria.
Yeah.
Yeah, although I had a very good high expectation to speak with George for a long time, but I couldn't speak to him. But anyway, I have to go right down. What I don't really know and understand is what is happening in Afghanistan. The mission the U.S. and its allies had in Afghanistan. I'm always on CNN, I'm always on Press TV, seeing, watching what is happening, the way civilians are being killed. So what I don't know is, why are they there? What are they looking for?
Thank you, John. I think our line's particularly bad there, but we get your point. If there's anybody who is watching who feels that Britain and America should be in Afghanistan, should be in Iraq, we would like to hear you so that we have balance on the programme. Our next caller is from Birmingham, Shawkat. Hello, Shawkat.
Hello, Ken. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Well, that's a much better line.
Yes, I can see sadness in your eyes, and there should be sadness in the world because it's the law of the jungle. Might is right, it seems, and it's not just it seems that the white race. I'm sorry to say, I mean, you're a white man yourself. I think you're a very reasonable and you're a very good Lord Mayor of London. But what I can't understand is, I was born as a Muslim. I don't practice it. I'm not religious anymore. You don't have to be religious and a Muslim to see the atrocities of the West to the countries of the different color, brown races. They just think they're subhumans and they should be destroyed. Same thing happened in America. The Red Indians were wiped out. So it's a law of the jungle. And the Scottish poet, Robert Burns said, man's inhumanity to man. And that's been what's been happening, for centuries. It needs to stop in the 21st century. Because we're aware of it now.
I think everyone will share your hope that this should stop. But we've had, as you say, you can go back to the American Indians, the wars of imperialism by European colonial powers and now by the United States of America must have racked up a death toll in the tens of millions. Thank you for your call. Our next caller is Rita here in the UK. Hello, Rita.
Hello, Ken. Well, these are corporate wars, as you know. Now, Hello?
We hear you, Rita.
Yeah,
corporate wars, yes.
Wars, Ken. And is this what America calls bringing democracy to Iraq? Hello?
Hello, Rita, we can hear you fine. I don't think anyone really was taken in by the democracy line.
While Americans are starving to...
Hello, Rita?
Hello?
Yeah?
I've got gremlins on my line. But is this what they call democracy? I think it just reinforces the fact that Blair, Bush and co, the architects of these corporate wars, should be taken to prison. These men were terrorists in that helicopter, shooting people and children, just like the nothing. But while the Americans starve to death on the streets and are living in tents, all the world is spending the money on the military-industrial complex, what we were talking about last week. But these are horrific pictures. And the world, America has got no credibility at all now. It's the most dangerous country, along with Israel, in the whole world. And
well,
we're
Rita,
all,
when you look at the technology there, you can understand how it is that America spends half of all the military spending in the world just by that one country, the United States of America. They've created a high-tech killing machine at enormous cost, even whilst so many of their own people haven't got health care and, as you say, have to live on the streets. Thank you, Rita. Our next caller is Ali in London. Hello, Ali.
Hello, hi, Ken, can you hear me?
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, hi. I was just wondering, Ken, do you find this surprising? Because I don't. I knew they would do things like that, and they always have done. And they'll get away with it like they always do. It is the nasty nature of the colonial kind. It's savage. And as you hear from their officials, they said they were justified. How can this be justified? Nothing's going to happen. They're going to get away with it.
I think President Obama, if he's watching this in any objective way, will realise the attitudes those soldiers display as they kill Arabs, the same attitudes that the white slave masters had when they burnt alive slaves, when they castrated black men, and when they raped their women. That there's some people that aren't fully human and can be used and abused, and that isn't something new. It most properly is endemic in American culture, because it's a culture based on the indiscriminate slaughter of the original inhabitants of the entire continent. Ali, thank you very much.